Welcome to the Garbage Logs. The Garbage Logs is a creation of mine that will act as a diary that will chronicle my adventures through the competitive aspects of games I'm playing right now. And of course, as you read the title, we are going to be starting with Overwatch. For those uninitiated, Overwatch is a team-based multiplayer first-person shooter developed by Blizzard and released earlier this year. It's incredibly fun, but I haven't had that much time to play it. But I'm pretty sure you all understand what Overwatch was, so now I'll get on to why I created the Garbage Logs. I think this is sort of a way to hold myself to improve at something. If I can just try, I'll probably improve it, so let's get to where I'm sitting at right now. Right now I am at level 54, so haven't played that much, and competitive I was placed in gold at SR 2156. Since then I've fallen extremely fast, and right now I'm sitting at 2107. My lowest was like 1997, so that's not very good. I'm in the bottom percentile of the world, so we're going to start off this series with a self-improvement replay of mine. It's going to be me playing Reinhardt. For those who don't know who Reinhardt is, he's a large German man wielding a hammer. He has a barrier. Alright, let's get into it, shall we? Alrighty then, so here we go, starting the match on an assault type map, Anubis. Gonna be playing Reinhardt. And we're starting off on attack. We're against a pretty okay team, and I think we have a pretty okay team ourselves.
They got a Bastion in the middle.
I stupidly walk in here and get sort of trapped and don't realize that the Symmetra is behind me, so that's a serious misplay for myself. Reinhardt's a pretty good tank. He has the most health of all tanks, I'm pretty sure. Matches up with Lucio and Ana. I think we have both of those on our team. Charging up to get a little... try and avoid that Hanzo ult as best as possible. So let's look at what Reinhardt has in his arsenal. Of course, I get Ana boosted, which is exactly the point. Charge into that Reinhardt and start bashing people. Hanzo's down, Bastion, going after him. Singling him out in a 1v1. I'm not really good at aiming, so it takes me a little while, but Lucio helps me out and we push the point. Yeah, so Reinhardt's arsenal. He obviously has his hammer. It has a range of, I think, like 5 meters, 75 damage. It's pretty good, pretty fast. We cap that pretty well, and of course I get stuck in Mei's ult. And luckily, I do not get killed immediately. My Ana is very... oh, there I die. But my Ana is very nice. Reinhardt also has a barrier, which I haven't used that much. I've been more of an heavy attack sort of Reinhardt in this. 2000 health shield. It recharges after like 2 seconds of being down, I think. And has a cooldown of 5 seconds. He also has Fire Strike, which I just use. I need to really be able to aim my Fire Strikes a bit more, because it's really quite good at charging ult. And of course my ult is Earth Shatter, which is an AoE smash that permanently stuns. Just kidding, it's like 3 second stun. Alright, so I should probably be... oh yeah, I was talking in this. You can see my comms holding up because Lucio and Reinhardt pretty much shot callers. They have to do the best they can. Fair's behind me, so I sort of gum up, but my teammates are finally following me. I sort of abandoned Lucio, my bad. And Ana boosts me there. I use my ult, and bad play by me because I pushed everyone out of Diva's ult, and Mercy gets a res. And then I got pinned by behind, so that was my bad, but the Ana boost was good. I don't remember if the diva was on comms, but that was a miscommunication by us. Mostly my fault. I'm not the best. Just coming up back to Anubis, and I'm pretty sure we cap it pretty soon to here, because I kind of walk in there, get one elimination. Not really the most effective, should have waited for my team. I'm not sure if we get the cap. We have a ton of time left, like 4 minutes left on B, but B's pretty... it's relatively easy to hold. Yeah, you can see me tabbing there, just checking everyone's ult status. And how well I'm doing, damage-wise, block-wise. They have a bastion over there, so I think I tell my team I'm going to the left-hand side again. That seems to be handling pretty well. Pharaoh's up there, being all explodey. And now we're moving up. Barrier and fire strike. I'm trying to get my ult charged with the fire strike. I've also missed explaining the mechanics of charge, which is I completely flubbed that ult, but I'm Ana boosted, so we push everyone off and get that win. Mercy does get the ult off, but it was too late, so pretty okay. I had a couple miscommunications and misplays. And mechanically, I'm not too good because, here's the thing. When you blame your peripherals, when you blame your equipment, equipment is a measure of your skill. Because right now I'm running on this laptop, Intel Core i5. It's only integrated graphics, so that's why this doesn't look too good. I'm running everything on low, and my mouse sensitivity goes in and out, for some reason that I've yet to determine. So I go back onto Reinhardt. Yeah, so I don't think I will be able to play as well as I would be able to regularly. Also, I'm in university, so I don't have enough time to practice. Like, I can only play 1 or 2 competitive matches a day. And that's another huge factor with climbing up the skill ranking, I feel personally. It's mechanics, practice, and understanding of the game. I think I have a relatively good understanding of the game. It's pretty easy to just go into the Overwatch wiki or Overwatch forums, and there are a bunch of super useful Reddits, like competitive Overwatch, Overwatch University, whatever. Right now those are filled with Huck hate, because he's apparently derailing the analyst desk at one of the tournaments. Anyway, that's just my opinion. We're getting into the defense portion of this match now. On Reinhardt, we have a Symmetra as well. I think that's where I get the shields, and I try and get a fire strike down to charge my ult. I miss all of it. They have a Winston who's going to jump up here in a second, and I'm going to have to deal with him by knocking him back down. And I do get him with the fire strike. But I don't realize this Reaper's here. I try and smash him, but I miss. I try and go for the HP. I do end up getting it, and Reaper ends up just going down onto the point. I feel like I should chase him.
I'm staying up front.
And we do have good comms, pretty okay distribution, since I tell them. I can't hear my voice for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why. But I try and get back on here, and I don't see many of them. I try and get another fire strike, completely miss. Is it even called fire strike? It is, that's good. I do hit that one. They have Zenyatta now, so I've been discorded. And I don't really have a good look around. Still trying to charge my ult. Don't realize the Reaper's there, and with the Discord orb, they flank me and take me out. Lucio does stay alive though, so that's pretty good. We do have a teleporter up, and Now I've realized like I have a problem where I hold on to my ult for way too long. I'm not sure if that's a problem in this match, but I've thought about it. Like I'm always scared. I want to get like
Lucy,
the big
you're getting
foreman. But we do manage to hold that push off. Get the fire strike on. Doesn't really matter other than just like a bit of a nuisance because I have my ult right now. But just holding. Winston comes up there. And Reinhardt is there. I try and get the health and charge. I do end up getting the mercy. Just complete fluke, but Reaper's there to wrap me up after Reinhardt and Winston. I also should keep track of enemy ults better with kill cams. I feel like I didn't need to use my ult there because it was only Reaper and he was pretty low, and Reinhardt I killed, so I think that was alright. And yeah, if you're like an Overwatch pro, like 2500 SR above, feel free to give me as many pointers as you want, because I really need it, and I would really appreciate it. So right now we're kind of going back into the more aggressive hold again, since we're beyond the bridge. D.Va getting a just clearance self-destruct there. And I see them jumping up onto the platform, so I decide to back up a bit. Still using fire strikes for completely no reason at all. Lucio uses his ult. Thanks, man. Although that fire strike is good at damage in close range as well. So I managed to push most of them off, and I'm still using my barrier. Still no ult though. Yeah, so that's a little problem. We don't have... It's pretty close to the end though, so Lucio and I are gonna head back. They're about 2/3 done. Only 2 on the point. And we get a good last minute contest on it. Winston comes in. I use 2-man ult maybe? And now I'm just here to try and randomly swing around, because that's how you play Winston, that's how you play Genji. We managed to clear them out. So that's a double victory. A shutout. So it was a pretty good match. It wasn't like one of my completely steamrolled or just like destroyed after the redo rounds, like a 5-4 defeat. Those ones hurt. And yeah, that's the victory. Anyway, that's gonna be all. I'm gonna be uploading at least one of these a week. I'm gonna try for like a replay review and then my week log. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching. Bye.